Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Flat Earth Trading Society. We are finally here. After 1 month of laying down all the ground rules, we are finally going to make our first trade. It is August 1st of 2023. It is about 2:45 Eastern Time PM, and let's get going here. Trade number one. Now remember, the reason we're doing this whole thing is we are trying to show that the entry doesn't matter on a trade, that the only thing that matters is the exit. So we are going to be using random methods. And to those random methods, we are going to be applying our strict position management that we set out in our exit rules video. So for our very first trade, we are going to be doing, drumroll please, Scrabble tiles. So let's get into Scrabble tiles. All right, as you see, I've got a bag of Scrabble tiles here. We are just going to open them up, dump them out. I won't dump all of them out because we don't need that many. We're just going to turn these over real quick. Now, what I'm going to be doing here, we don't know if there's going to be a stock symbol for every combination that we pull out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out 4 Scrabble tiles. And we're going to pull out all 4 in order. And if there is no stock that fits those 4, then we're going to take the last one off. And then that'll be a 3-letter ticker symbol. And if there's not anything that matches, then we'll take that one off to a 2-letter ticker symbol. And then if that doesn't match, we'll go to a 1-letter ticker symbol. And the lucky thing is there's pretty much a stock for every 1-letter ticker symbol out here. So let's mix these up. I'm going to be choosing 4 here. The first letter is O. Second letter is I. Next letter is U. What? Vowels. Come on, vowels. S. Well, I can pretty much guarantee that there is no stock O-U-I-S, but let's go in and check. So here I am in finviz.com, and let's see if there is any symbol. O-I-U-S. Nope. Okay, so let's take the S off. O-I-U. There is not. So, O-I. There is a stock of OI. Let's take a look at it. It's OI glass. Now remember, our criteria was it had to be a certain amount of volume and over $10. So let's see if it fits our criteria. All right, so this is a $22 stock, and it looks like it has about 1 million shares of volume a day. This is our pick. This is the one. Let's start to log trade number 1. The date. August 1st, 2023. The symbol, O, I, direction. Let's check the chart. Remember, the direction we were going to take, if the slope of a 13 EMA was up, we were going to be long. If the slope is going down, we're going to be going short. Let's check the chart. Let's check into our stock chart here. Here is the ticker symbol OI. And you can see it's been going pretty much sideways, but remember, our rule was if the slope of this 13 EMA is going up, we go long. If it's going down, we go short. And boy, we have just turned, and the slope of this is absolutely 100% sloping to the downside. So we will be short on our first trade, and the entry price is going to be $22.54. Now look, that's where the stock is right now. We still have to do our position sizing, and then we have to put in the order. The stock may be at somewhere else other than 22.54, but as far as right here, right now, when we run our numbers, this is where we're going to be, 22.54. Since the slope of the 13 EMA had just turned and started to go down, this trade will be short. The next thing we need to determine is the size. Remember, we're going to have a 1% loss risk. To determine our size, we now have to figure out where our initial stop is going to be. So let's talk about the trade exit rules. Our entry, 22.54. That's where it is right now. When it enters, we'll actually update this. But the ATR on the trade, let's see what the ATR is on the chart. The current ATR on the chart is 0.57. That is the current ATR, 0.57, down here to the right. So we're going to fill in ATR 0.57. And remember, our stop price, it's our entry price plus or minus 2 ATR. Since this is a short, it's going to be plus. So the math we're going to do is 22.54 plus 2 ATR of 57 cents. ATR is 0.57, so 2 ATR is 1.14, which makes our starting stop $23.68. That is 2 ATR above the entry price. Let's go find out our position size. I'm here on a position size calculator. I just literally Googled position size calculator online and it brought me to chartyourtrade.com. So our total account value, it is 100,000. We'll jump into our account next to make this trade. That is our starting account value. The percentage of risk we're willing to take, 1%. The entry price is $22.54. And the initial protective stop is going to be at $23.68. So here are our results. It is asking us to do a short position of negative 877 shares. That is going to be equal to $1,000, and the position size risk is 5.06%. So we now have our answer of position size. It is 877 shares. Let's fill in the lost box, 877 shares, and let's go out and actually make this trade in the open market. This platform is the Interactive Brokers Trader Workstation platform. Maverick Trading always uses Interactive Brokers as their trading partner. They've been with them for well over 15 years. Interactive Brokers is the place where the pros trade. So here we have our account. It's a $100,000 account. It's right there in front of us, but we need to enter this trade. So let me build this trade real quick. Ticker symbol of OI. And you can see here the price has slipped a little further. It's now down to 21.52 by 22.48 or 22. So here's our order. We are going to be selling short 877 shares. I'm going to put this at a limit of 22.50. And there we are. Our first shares have been made. The entry price was $22.51.5. Since that entry price changed a little bit, we ran our numbers at 22.54. Let's just round up the short at 22.52. If we now take our $1.14 2x ATR, we need to put a stop in at 23.66. That is going to be the stop price on our first trade. So let's build this order. We're going to be using a buy stop of 877 shares. We're going to put our stop price, and we've already predetermined our stop price is $23.66. And let's make sure we make these orders good until canceled, meaning it's going to stay in there. Oh, sorry, I forgot. We're using trailing stops. So trailing stop, $1.14 is the trail. We've got that good till canceled, and we are going to submit, and that's in. There we are. That is our first trade in the Flat Earth Trading Society. We have already done number one, initial trailing stop at 2 ATR above since we're short the entry price. If this goes our way, here's our rule. We are going to adjust that trailing stop we just put in to 1.5 ATR. And if we get 4 ATR profits, we're going to adjust to a 1 ATR trailing stop. All right, that's it. We're just going to sit back and watch this trade, and whatever happens is going to happen. Either it's going to go against us and stop us out, or for us. Now, I just checked this stock. It has earnings in literally 50 minutes here. So by the time I get this edited, I'll get this posted, and we will see what happens. Our first trade is going to be a huge winner or a huge loser. Well, look, earnings may come out and be nothing, but boy, talk about fireworks on our first trade. So let's see what happens. We'll be following this up with videos to progress on trade number one. Goodbye, everybody.